Well, whether it's a package at your door, maybe a scroll on your phone, we all crave that quick dopamine hit. But what if you could order up longer-lasting joy as easily as, I don't know, maybe ordering your favourite meal?
Well, fashionista, wellness advocate and Real Housewife of Sydney, Sally Obermeder, is embracing a simple new concept.
And it can completely transform how you approach your day and fill your cup of happiness.
Sally joins us in the studio. Hey, Sal.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back. Good
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you.
me.
This is a whole passion thing for you. What is dopamine and what does it do?
So dopamine is basically like the feel-good molecule, right? And it affects your memory, your focus and your mood. That's the big thing, and that's why we're always craving dopamine, because it's what makes you feel good, you know? And I want to do something different.
So what is this dopamine menu? I mean, it sounds fascinating. I love ordering off a good menu. How does it work?
So it's the same as a menu, you know, sides, entree, mains, and basically instead of like the usual dopamine menu that the dopamine hit we all get is our phone, right? We pick it up and you scroll and you get that dopamine hit. And ironically, it was while I was scrolling that I saw this concept. Dopamine menu, so don't worry. But it's about making your own menu that you would go to instead of picking up your phone to get a dopamine hit. So the way it works is like entrees are like little dopamine hits that you don't need much time for. Cuddling your pet, lighting a candle, making yourself an iced coffee, something that feels good, doesn't take much time. Yeah. A main, something that takes a bit longer, maybe it's like lunch with girlfriends, something you've got to plan for. A side...
Sorry, can I just jump in? Do I have to tell my wife if I'm having lunch with my girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. That's in the specials.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, and that's also not something on the side. You get the whole thing confused.
Just when you said lunch with your girlfriends, I'm not sure you can... Okay.
I was looking at Kylie. You know, and then
Do we move on to dessert or sides?
Yeah, sides is like something you do to make something else that's boring feel better. So you got to, like, you know, folding laundry, you're putting on a face mask or something like that. So it's about stuff that makes you feel good and tops up that dopamine through the day.
What's your favourite main course?
My favourite main course is definitely lunch with girlfriends, or probably like what I call, you know, like a big closet overhaul, like a clean out the closet, which I know many people find boring, but that
makes you feel good.
That makes me feel good.
Okay.
That is hideous.
Yes,
that is the most anti-dopamine thing. The result is good.
Yeah, but see, I like the process, but that's why the dopamine menu is personal. So it's about making your own one. That's the thing.
I'm going to have lunch with my girlfriend. Have you got to have 5 courses every day, Sal?
No, and that's the thing, like when you make your own little menu and you jot it down, it's like, what have I got time for? What do I need? And so I kind of, when I did mine, I printed out, popped it at my desk. And so then whenever I'm like, you go to reach for your phone? I'm like, no. What's on here? Okay, cool, I'm going to do this instead. So it's just little things through the day that make you feel better.
Right. I love it. There's an interesting connection, you say, too, between vitamin D and dopamine.
Yeah, this is so interesting. So basically, research has shown that if you don't get enough vitamin D, it affects dopamine, both production and release. So if the brain doesn't get enough, it can't actually produce enough dopamine. So it's such an interesting connection. So obviously, sunshine, exercise and a supplement if you're short on vitamin D.
Why is this wellness path so important to you?
I think after I was sick, obviously, and had cancer, it's so important for me that, like, to know what can we do that's within our control? What can we do to look after ourselves? How can I live and help other people live kind of longer, better, healthier? You're so lucky to be alive. Every day that you get is like a win. So it's like, how can you kind of make the most out of that? So it means a lot, you know?
Real Housewives.
Yes.
Real Housewives of Sydney. It's coming out very soon, next week.
Next week.
What can you tell us? Any little nuggets?
Okay, it's definitely a roller coaster. I will definitely tell you to, like, strap in and put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And I think also, like, remember now we have known each other. We've already filmed 1 season. This is our 2nd season together. So the friendships are more intense, they're better and worse, you know, kind of at both ends of the spectrum, depending on who you ask.
I love the word intense.
Very intense.
I love that word.
It is. Yeah. It's intense.
Are we putting the show on our dopamine menu?
Yeah, I am.
That's actually a great example.
Yeah, that's actually, because that's...
Would it be entree, main, or it'd be a dessert?
Oh, that's a dessert.
A dessert,
that's a dessert.
For sure. For sure. Do you know what? We're going to have the entire cast. So we're going to see you next week.
See you next week.
Because we'll have the cast in.
See you with the cast next week.
I hope so. I hope so.
Are you asking Sal what's on the show next week?
No, we're told it's the cast, but I just thought if this one isn't talking to this one isn't talking to this
Oh,
one,
that's
we
the
may
best
not...
bit. Well, that's the bit we love on
Yeah.
the show.
Thanks, Sal.
Wait and see.
I'm off to do my dopamine menu.
Now...
Well, I've got to figure out how to spell dopamine first, but that's after
Thanks,
that.
Sal. So lovely to see you.